I was at my friend's house. We were playing. They had a slide and a swing set. And basically, the swing set had no swing. So we decided to make a game out.
So it was a set.
Yeah, it was just a set. It was just a frame. So we decided to come up with an idea of, let's run up the slide, jump it, and then swing on the swing frame. So, and whoever gets the furthest wins. All three of us did it. So round one, no problem. So we thought, how do we make this more interesting? We basically started pulling the slide further and further away. So we had to jump further. Quite literally, run, jump, and swing right up.
Like that. That's what you should have done. Demonstrate what actually happened.
I jumped, and I swung, and slammed right on the floor. I lying on the floor, and the world slowed down. And then I screamed, "Get Mom!" He gets his mum. I live down the road. So his mum's dragging me home, so all random people can see is me going, "My arm! My arm!" And this woman's dragging me across to my mum.
She probably shouldn't drag you by the arm. That's a bit cool.
Yeah. Anyway, get home, and my mum and dad take me to the kitchen, sit me on the floor, and it's just like, "It hurts so much." And my dad's like, "Come on, son, if it was broke, you wouldn't be able to move it. Now lift that arm up." And it's like, "I can't do it, Daddy. It's so painful. Dad, just don't make me do it." And he's like, "You can do it, son. I believe in you."
When did you move to the south?
Exactly. So then I start lifting up my arm. And it's like, "It hurts so fucking much." And then he's like, "You did it, son." And I'm like, "It hurts." A few hours go by, and suddenly my arm starts swelling up a bit. Then my mum said, "You know what, we should probably take this guy to the doctors." So we did, took me to the hospital. And at the hospital he said, "Ooh, this thing's been dislocated. It's a good thing you didn't make him lift his arm up too many times, it would have fell out of its socket." And I was like, "Fuck you, Dad." And that, kids, is how I broke my arm.
Nice.
To go a few weeks later, remember how I said I was bullied a lot in high school and at primary school and didn't like anyone there? Well, one of them, when I had my cast over my arm, he felt it was necessary to start punching it a bit. And, well, obviously when I told my mum about this after school, we're outside the school on the playground, and my mum just like, "You know what, kid? You want to beat my son up so much? Here! Beat him up!" And I'm just like crippled, and it's like, "Wait, what the fuck?" And she's like, proper, "I'm getting so sick of hearing you beating my son. If you want to do it now and get it over with." And I'm
That's
like,
not the way to do it.
I'm like, "What the fuck?" My arm's proper casted up and everything.
What was your mum's angle there?
My mum was trying to prove that he wasn't actually as tough as he seems without his friends around. Everyone's watching this. And he was like, No, it's alright, it's alright." He went home, and my mum's like, "There you go, told you he wouldn't do it." And it's like, I'm a cripple! This ain't gonna out. If he did, I would have been a bit screwed. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah,
thanks, Mum.
Your mum would have just stood there.
Oh, what could she do?
Go on, beat him up. Boom. Oh shit, he did it.
It's like, yeah, give him a left and a right. My mum tried to explain that story.
No, that's not how you do it. If you're gonna hit him here. This is where it really hurts.
You know what the funny thing was?
You hit like a pussy.
Exactly. My mum tried to explain that story to Heather, saying how she once basically tried to prove how a kid wasn't tough by letting him beat me up. She forgot to mention to Heather that I was crippled at that point to make it look less like a dick.
Thanks. I thought I was...
But yeah, thanks, Mum. If you're ever watching this, which you probably don't because you don't watch my videos, because I'm not cool enough.
Oh, my mum said even your mum doesn't think you're cool.
My purse! No! Make me hurt you?
Let's not drown this one, hey?
Agreed. I will not drown this person. Let's get him run over by a train. Where's the train?
Are we suddenly in a western?
Yeah.
That's an achievement in Red Dead Redemption, you know.
Getting someone run over.
Get a hidden one. You've got to get a woman, tie her up, and put her on the train tracks.
Lol. Shit.
Well, she's dead.
Ah, crap. I was hoping to get ran over.
Has a train ever actually gone past on these tracks?
Remember I let Aunt May get ran over?
Oh, yeah.
Say hi to Uncle Ben for me. Whip.
Spidey's delivery service, sign here.
Thank you so much.
Walk.
Swing.
Don't walk. Okay.
It's me.
Hey, that's illegal in this country.
I'm fucking Spiderman. What are you gonna do about it,
Yeah.
bitch?
Sup?
Me.
The wall?
Just saw someone get his car stolen at gunpoint. They went that way.
By the ocean.
Won't someone help? I'm being robbed.
Don't worry.
On it. Like a car bonnet. Thank you.
Speaking of which,
What? What?
I said, speaking of which,
Oh. I thought you said speaking of rich. And I was like, who the fuck is rich?
I don't know.
Shit. Coming. Gonna get you. Just give us a sec. Ah.
I have issue with carjack.
Wow.
Holy shit! You just shot the car you're stealing, you fucking idiot. That's not gonna buff out.
Look at them. They're like separate.
It's like a fucking cannon.
Look out!
Yep. Oh, shit. Whoop.
Will you ever get bored of that?
Nope.
At some point, a load of corpses are gonna wash up on the island of Manhattan somewhere.
Call it the Red Sea, bitch. This whole time I keep forgetting where I want to try and go to Peter Parker's apartment. Where is it? Alright, by the Daily Bugle and the arena. So I gotta go to the left. Whew. Always something in this town. So how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's good, that's good.
Good. Good.
Hi, I think one of you left your lights on outside.
Bit awkward when the music hasn't cut in, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like...
Just like kind of.
Oh, y'all not cool.
How have none of these fish tanks broken?
Because I like my fish.
Yes.
Shaken, not stirred, please. Did it.
What's orange and goes round and round at 50 miles an hour?
A goldfish in a wheel.
Goldfish in a blender.
Ah, dude.
How would you have run over a goldfish?
It was
Someone
it
taking
was on a
someone
night
taking the
out.
goldfish for a walk.
You don't do that? I mean, weirdo. You know it's illegal to get a fish drunk in some countries? That's a genuine thing. That's
they
an
have
actual
to make
thing.
that a rule. There
No,
was
it's
a
a law.
meeting.
It's an actual law.
Yeah, exactly. There was a meeting at some point to decide that, okay, too many people are getting fish drunk. We have to put a stop to this. Where? How?
It's also illegal for the same bees across the Mexican border twice.
How do you enforce that? Tiny handcuffs.
Yep. Euthanizing of a bee.
How do they even know it's the same bee?
If
You
it's-
there, stop!
If it sounds like Seinfeld, probably catch on quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Penny dropped there, didn't it? The
No, it
bee
was kind of...
movie.
Yeah, no, it was kind of... I clicked and then I remembered the film. It was just kind of...
That piece of shit. Fucking you and your balloons. Come on.
I mean, pick a fucking plot line. That people talk about how Lord of the Rings has like 20 endings. That film has like 20 plots.
Does it?
Yeah, it's me.
Starts off as a film. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Starts off as a film. You know, all the bees have a job. This one bee's different, and they think, oh, okay, this is where we know where this film's going now. Then he decides to become one of the bees that go outside, and he goes outside, and for the first time he's like, wow, it's amazing out here. And I was like, okay, this is where this film's going. Then he meets this woman and has a fucking crush on her. She's a human. That's fucking weird, but I guess this is where the film's going. Then he fucking discovers that the humans are eating honey, and he's like, dude, that's our honey. What are you doing with it? And okay, I guess this is where this film's going. Then he sues the human race for bees, and then there's a fucking court case with a bee in it, and I go, okay, I guess this is where the film's going. Then they win the case, and all the bees retire, stop making honey, and so all the world's the ecosystem gets fucked up because bees aren't pollinating anymore, and basically it's the end of the fucking world. And I guess, okay, this is where the film's going. Then they fucking go and get flowers for a flower show, and fucking hijack a plane. And it just, don't the bees fly the plane or some shit? I don't fucking know. It's like, pick a fucking plot line. Like, the end of that film bears no resemblance to the beginning of that film. And in the middle, it's sort of, like, about 6 times, the plot completely changes.
Chris Rock's in it for some reason.
He was actually funny. Chris Rock's funny in whatever he's in.
Yeah, but he was just in it for some reason. Okay.
Inspector Gadget was in it. Just weird.
It's supposed to be around here. I'm guessing it just doesn't come up then.
Patrick Warburton's in it. I mean, it's somewhere you can go, right?
It was once, but we've never been back since.
Is there something to do there?
I don't know. I would assume there was, but I guess not.
Nope, apparently not. Well, that was a good hour.
Well, I haven't been actively trying to go.
Hero's work is never done, John.
Exactly.
I mean, we're in Manhattan. Maybe he lives in Queens.
Maybe. So, going back to the story how I broke my arm, have you ever broke any limbs?
No. Never broken a bone.
Oh. Not even once?
No. Is that a requirement?
Yeah. You're not cool unless you break your limbs.
Well, in a weird way. Well, you do kind of want to as a kid because you got loads of attention in school. There was a kid in our class who constantly broke his arm. Well, not constantly, but I think he broke his leg 3 times during
And
the
then
course.
social services came.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen him since.
Oh dear, that's a bit dark. No, seriously. See, he broke his arm once, and then he broke his leg twice in the space of the 5 years where I was there.
We're doing a fucking commentary, Don. Don't fucking talk your hand over your fucking mouth. Exactly, you fucking cunt.
No, yeah, he broke his to the point where it became like a joke because he broke.
Why'd you break this?
Exactly. Yeah, it was. Wait, again? I'm sorry, he's not going to be in today. He's broken his leg. What again? Why does he keep doing this?
Should we call someone?
At one point he got one. It's his own stupid fault. One time he got one over.
By a car?
No, by a fucking horse. Yes, by a car.
Well, you know,
He
could
was
have been by a
retrieving-
bus or a truck.
Well, he would be dead.
Or his dad. For all I fucking know. Someone took a hand.
No, I think this was years ago. Like, I want to say he was retrieving a football, and he broke his leg. Dude was accident prone. But no, I've never even been in hospital. Like all that much.
What's the
There's
worst
been a
injury
few-
you've ever had?
None. I've been fairly lucky. I've been to the hospital with
Didn't
some
I injure you
serious
once?
complaints. Yeah, that was nothing. They put, like, stitched me up and let me go.
Really? I thought I proper fucked you up.
No, that was funny. Context. Me and him were fucking about in the playground, and I was running.
School.
Yeah, in high school. Running after. I was running after him, full on sprinting as well. We were
you're running away from me.
Was I? Okay,
Yeah.
one or the two. One of us was chasing the other,
I
full on sprinting, and John threw his bag, almost like a ski ball, across the floor into my legs. Entangled. It was a hell of a shot. I love how you find this funny.
In my defense, looking back, it was fucking awesome. I stopped you using a bag, and that was fucking cool.
So he slid it. Yeah, he's like a ski ball through his bag. It travelled, went in between my legs, and I fell. All I did was fuck my knee up. To be fair, and it wasn't even that big of an injury. I basically just.
I thought you said to me, because from where I was, if I recall, you like whacked your knee right on the corner of the curb.
Yeah, it was pretty. It wasn't like a scrape. It was like, oh, I banged my knee, and it was a proper.
Oh, you fucked my leg up.
It was no. It was a tiny cut, but it was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go and get that sorted. Basically, it wasn't just put a plaster on it. It'll be fine. I had to go to the hospital.
In my defense, it was pretty fucking cool.
Looked like a 5-year-old took them.
Well, and to be fair, it was the same knee I once tripped over in primary school, and had to do the exact same thing.
Fair enough.
But even that butterfly stitches, they didn't like needle and thread me. Yeah, thread me up. It was fine. That's probably the worst thing I've ever done.
Fair enough. Yay! I injured Danny.
No, I mean the primary school one. First time. That's probably I fell over and hurt my knee. It's probably the most dramatic injury I've ever had. No, I've never broken anything.
I once tried to jump over a wall.
You're a fucking idiot.
It didn't work. My foot, the tip of my foot, if you will, like the toes, was on the top, and it slipped down, and like the corner of this wall, which was quite sharp to begin with, like scraped a huge chunk of my knee skin off. It was painful as fuck. I fell out of a tree once as well.
Just drop that in there. In fact, let's just end that conversation there. I fell out of a tree once.
fell out of a tree and I scraped my neck.
You had a pretty cool childhood though if you were actually climbing trees. I don't think I've ever climbed a tree.
It was my neighbour's tree and it was the lowest branch.
Oh, you did. How far did you actually... Was it like 2 feet?
It was probably like the height of my cupboard.
Okay, that's like 7 foot.
When I was a kid. So.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Still.
And the branch caught onto my neck. It was funny.
Ooh.
I was a pretty accident-prone person.
Yeah, I can't say. I mean, there's plenty of time for me to break a leg or something, but no, so far so good.
You know that song that goes. You know that one? It's like really fast-paced, usually meant for montages for people getting hit.
Yeah.
Well, you could do that with every time I've been hit in the head with something. Like the loft at my mum and dad's house. It was a drop thing. Basically, you know, shuts from
the door.
It's not a left to right door. It's a drops down door.
Yeah, people know what you're talking about. I love the access to the loft. It's a hatch in the ceiling.
There we go. That's it. I've dropped that on my head at least once.
You idiot.
We would then me, my brother, and his friend. We were playing a game of giant snakes and ladders in the loft. Self-explanatory. Giant snakes and ladders board.
Where did you get the snakes?
Did you
steal them? Yeah, steal them from the zoo.
Yeah. Then it had a giant dice as well, and it was inflatable. My brother kicked it at me. It bounced off me and hit
How did you get injured by an inflatable dice?
Hear me out. It bounced off me, hit the light above
Oh,
us,
God.
which was a loose light cover, and it fell on my head. Because
It's like a chain reaction.
I was on space 25.
Ow!
It just happened to catch me on the head when he kicked the dice to me.
Oh, do you remember in school when the teacher brought out those sponge dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the shit. Oh, well, I wonder if they're like commercially available. I want a pair of giant sponge dice.
Every instinct I have as a journalist, but here. And come back when you have some more.
Do you remember that time? We've got a bit of a reputation. Context, I don't think we've ever...
Before you do.
mentioned it.